In the beginning, there was only chaos, a vast, yawning void. From this nothingness, the first entities of existence emerged, setting the stage for a story that would shape the foundation of Western mythology. This is the tale of creation, a saga of birth, struggle, and ascendancy within the ancient Greek pantheon. It's a story that begins in the unfathomable depths of the cosmos, where primordial forces gave rise to the very fabric of existence and the earliest deities who would shape the universe. From the infinite void, the first shapes of existence emerged. Gaia, the earth, solid and nurturing; Tartarus, the deep abyss below; Eros, the compelling force of love and attraction; Erebus, the embodiment of darkness; and Nyx, the personification of night. These primordial beings were the foundation upon which all of creation would be built, each playing a crucial role in the unfolding drama of existence. Their emergence marks the first epoch in the Greek mythological timeline, a period where the concepts of space, time, and elemental forces were personified into deities. Gaia, the earth, united with Uranus, the sky, in a primordial embrace that would give birth to the Titans, the first generation of gods. Among these were Cronus, Rhea, Oceanus, and Hyperion, beings of immense power and grandeur. The Titans represented the natural elements and cosmic forces, ruling over the nascent universe with their extraordinary abilities. This era was one of relative peace, as the Titans established the first divine order, setting the precedent for governance of the cosmos. Their reign, however, was destined to be challenged, leading to a cosmic upheaval that would forever change the course of mythological history. In the primordial age, Uranus, the sky, held dominion over the earth, keeping his children, the Titans, imprisoned within the depths of Gaia, their mother, the earth. Gaia, anguished by the pain of her offspring, crafted a flint sickle and sought a champion among her Titan children to challenge Uranus. Cronus, the youngest and most ambitious, accepted the sickle and, in a daring ambush, overthrew Uranus, liberating his siblings from their earthen prison. This act of betrayal and liberation marked the first of many upheavals in the divine order, setting a precedent for the cyclical struggle for power that defines Greek mythology. Cronus, having seized control of the cosmos from Uranus, married his sister Rhea. Together they bore the next generation of deities who would come to be known as the Olympians. In chronological order, their children were Hestia, the goddess of the hearth; Demeter, the goddess of the harvest; Hera, the future queen of the gods; Hades, who would become lord of the underworld; and Poseidon, sovereign of the seas. However, haunted by the prophecy that he would be overthrown by his child, Cronus devoured each newborn, imprisoning them within his stomach. Rhea's sorrow grew with each child lost, setting the stage for a desperate act of defiance to save her youngest and last child, Zeus. To save her youngest son, Zeus, from Cronus's insatiable appetite, Rhea devised a cunning plan. She gave birth to Zeus in secret on the island of Crete, entrusting him to the care of the nymphs and the Curetes, a group of warrior-like deities. To prevent Cronus from discovering the child's presence, the Curetes performed a raucous dance, clashing their weapons and shields, which drowned out the infant Zeus's cries. This protective racket ensured Zeus's survival, allowing him to grow in strength and cunning away from his father's gaze. In the shadows of Mount Ida's cave, nurtured by the milk of the goat Amalthea and the companionship of the spirits of nature, Zeus was groomed for the destiny that awaited him, the challenge to Cronus's rule and the ushering in of a new divine order. Hidden from the tyranny of Cronus, Zeus grew in strength and wisdom among the nymphs and deities of Crete. As he came of age, the truth of his heritage ignited within him a desire to reclaim his rightful place and liberate his siblings. Zeus's charisma and power drew many to his side, including Metis, who provided him with an emetic potion. With this potion, Zeus confronted Cronus, disguised as a cupbearer. The unsuspecting Cronus drank the potion, which forced him to regurgitate the swallowed siblings of Zeus, fully grown and ready for rebellion. United at last, the siblings, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, joined Zeus in his quest to challenge the old order. The stage was set for the Titanomachy, a cataclysmic conflict that would decide the fate of the cosmos. On one side stood the Titans, led by Cronus, entrenched in their ancient authority. On the other, the Olympians, driven by a desire for change and justice, rallied under Zeus. The war raged for 10 long years, with neither side yielding. The turning point came when Zeus freed the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires from Tartarus. In gratitude, the Cyclopes gifted the Olympians with powerful weapons, including Zeus's thunderbolts. With these new allies and their formidable arsenal, the Olympians gained the upper hand. The battle culminated in a final thunderous confrontation where Zeus unleashed his fury, overwhelming the Titans. The Titanomachy ended with the defeat of the Titans, who were cast into the dark abyss of Tartarus, bound and punished for their defiance. The Olympians emerged victorious, establishing a new era under the leadership of Zeus. Mount Olympus became their celestial dwelling, a symbol of their authority and unity. The Olympian victory in the Titanomachy marked a pivotal moment in Greek mythology, transitioning from the age of the Titans to the dominion of the Olympians. This new divine order brought about a period of relative peace and prosperity, setting the stage for the gods to interact more directly with humanity, influencing the course of mortal affairs and the tales yet to unfold. With the Titans subdued and the Olympians ascendant, a new era dawned upon the cosmos. Zeus, as the king of gods and men, established laws and order, ensuring the Olympians' dominion was respected across the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. This seismic shift in power dynamics also paved the way for the Olympians to foster closer relationships with humanity, intervening in mortal affairs, bestowing blessings and curses, and fathering a new generation of heroes and demigods. The Titanomachy, a foundational myth in Greek mythology, resonated deeply within the cultural psyche of ancient Greece, influencing art, literature, and religion. Its themes of struggle, resilience, and the quest for justice echoed through the ages, depicted in countless works of art and storytelling. This myth not only served to explain the origins of the cosmos according to Greek understanding, but also offered moral and philosophical lessons on the nature of power, leadership, and the consequences of hubris. As the centuries passed, the Titanomachy continued to inspire new generations, its legacy evident in the enduring fascination with Greek mythology and contemporary culture. From the epic poems of antiquity to the blockbuster movies and novels of today, the story of the Olympians' rise to power remains a reflection of the human spirit's unending search for meaning in the chaos of existence. Zeus, the king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus, commands the sky and the thunder, a symbol of his supreme authority and power. After leading the Olympians to victory in the Titanomachy, Zeus established order among the gods and humans alike. His dominion extends far beyond the heavens, influencing the fate of mortals and the cosmos. Known for his wisdom as well as his temper, Zeus's decisions and desires have profound implications for gods and mortals, shaping destinies and the order of the world. His weapon, the thunderbolt crafted by the Cyclopes, showcases his might and readiness to enforce divine law. Zeus, the king of the gods, known for his wisdom and justice, was also infamous for his numerous liaisons outside his marriage to Hera. These unions resulted in a plethora of divine and heroic offspring, further intertwining the fates of Olympus with the mortal world. Notably, Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, sprang fully armed from Zeus's head, her birth unaided by Hera. Hermes, the messenger god, was born of Zeus and the nymph Maia, showcasing his father's cunning and eloquence. Apollo and Artemis, the twin deities of the sun and the hunt, were the offspring of Zeus and Leto, embodying the light and wilderness that shaped the world. Dionysus, the god of wine and ecstasy, was born from Zeus's union with Semele, a mortal bringing joy and sorrow to gods and humans alike. Hercules, perhaps the most renowned of Zeus's mortal sons, was born of Alcmene, embodying unmatched strength and enduring trials that would elevate him to divine status. The 12 Olympians, the principal deities of the Greek pantheon, reign supreme from their celestial abode atop Mount Olympus. This divine assembly is composed of Zeus, the king of the gods and ruler of the skies; Hera, his queen, goddess of marriage and family; Poseidon, the tempestuous god of the sea; Demeter, the nurturing goddess of the harvest; Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategic war; Apollo, the god of the sun, music and prophecy; Artemis, the chaste huntress and goddess of the moon; Ares, the belligerent god of war; Aphrodite, the enchanting goddess of love and beauty; Hephaestus, the masterful god of fire and craftsmanship; Hermes, the swift messenger god of trade and travel; and either Hestia, the gentle goddess of the hearth and home, or Dionysus, the joyous god of wine and revelry, depending on the tradition. Hera, the wife and sister of Zeus, reigns as the queen of the gods. Her divine purview encompasses marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Despite her majestic and nurturing nature, Hera is often depicted contending with Zeus's infidelities, leading to legendary quarrels. Yet her power and influence are undeniable, protecting and avenging women, upholding the sanctity of marriage, and ensuring the stability of families. Hera's wisdom, patience, and sometimes wrath reflect the complexities of her role as queen, mother, and an embodiment of the feminine divine. Within the illustrious pantheon of Olympus, the union of Zeus and Hera brought forth several children, each playing a significant role in the divine and mortal realms. Chronologically, their shared offspring include Ares, the god of war, known for his fierce and tumultuous nature; Hebe, the goddess of youth, whose grace and beauty rejuvenate the gods; and Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth, a vital presence at the birthing of heroes and mortals alike. Though their family was marred by strife due to Zeus's infidelities, these children exemplify the complex dynamics of divine power and familial bonds, representing aspects of war, rejuvenation, and birth that are central to the lives of gods and humans. Each Olympian wields unique abilities and oversees specific aspects of the cosmos and human life, shaping the destinies of mortals and the natural world. Together, they form a complex and sometimes volatile family, marked by alliances, rivalries, and the pursuit of individual and collective goals. Their stories, interwoven with those of heroes, monsters, and mortals, comprise the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, reflecting the ancient Greeks' attempts to understand the forces of nature, the complexities of human emotions, and the mysteries of the divine. Poseidon, brother to Zeus and Hades, wields his trident as the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses. His kingdom is the vast and mysterious ocean, a realm as temperamental and formidable as the god himself. Poseidon's power is second only to Zeus, influencing not only the sea but also the land with his ability to cause earthquakes. His favor or wrath, expressed through calm seas or violent storms, was of paramount importance to the seafaring Greeks, who sought his protection and blessing. Hades, the eldest of the brothers, rules the underworld, the final resting place of mortal souls. Often misunderstood, Hades is not evil but rather a stern, just ruler of the dead, ensuring that the balance of life and death is maintained. His domain, though feared, is also a place of order and justice, where the deeds of one's life are met with due reward or punishment. Hades, with his invisible helm, governs his realm with a quiet power, a stark contrast to the vibrant lives and dramas of the gods above. Athena, born from the head of Zeus fully armed, embodies wisdom, courage, and strategic warfare. Unlike Ares, her approach to conflict is characterized by intelligence and cunning, making her a protector of heroes and cities. The city of Athens, which bears her name, is her favored, having gifted its people with the olive tree. Athena's influence extends to crafts and reason, guiding mortals towards enlightened justice and skillful peace. Apollo, son of Zeus and Leto, twin brother to Artemis, shines as the god of the sun, music, healing, and prophecy. His daily journey across the sky brings light and warmth to the earth, embodying the perfect harmony and beauty that he represents. Apollo's oracle at Delphi served as a center for wisdom and guidance, where his prophecies were sought by those desiring insight into their futures or the will of the gods. As the patron of music and the arts, Apollo's influence inspires creativity and the pursuit of knowledge, echoing his role as a beacon of civilization and culture. Artemis, daughter of Zeus and Leto, and twin sister to Apollo, reigns as the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, childbirth, and the moon. A fierce protector of the natural world and its virginity, Artemis roams the forests with her band of nymphs, ensuring the safety and balance of the wild. Her bow, swift and true, defends the innocence and purity of all she guards. Artemis's connection to childbirth, stemming from her assistance in her brother's birth, marks her as a guardian of women and children, reflecting her aspects of nurturing amidst her warrior's heart. Ares, son of Zeus and Hera, embodies the brutal and violent aspects of war. Unlike Athena's strategic and justified warfare, Ares thrives in the sheer carnage and bloodlust of battle, representing the physical and chaotic nature of conflict. Though not favored by gods or mortals due to his ferocity and unpredictability, Ares' role in mythology underscores the harsh realities of war and the human emotions it evokes, from courage to the dread of destruction. Aphrodite, born from the sea foam, reigns as the goddess of love, beauty, and desire. Her power lies not in might or wisdom, but in the ability to ignite passion and affection, influencing gods and mortals alike. Aphrodite's stories often explore the complexities of love and the consequences of her interventions, whether in matchmaking or inciting lust, showcasing the profound impact of love and beauty on the human and divine realms. Hephaestus, the son of Zeus and Hera, stands as the god of fire, metalworking, and craftsmanship. Despite his physical deformities and the least celebrated among the Olympians, his creations are unrivaled, embodying the pinnacle of artistry and ingenuity. Hephaestus's forge beneath Mount Olympus is where magic and metal merge, producing weapons and artifacts of immense power and beauty. His work includes the armor of Achilles, Hermes' winged helmet and sandals, and even the majestic palaces of the gods themselves. Hephaestus's tale is one of overcoming adversity, finding value in skill and creativity over physical prowess, and contributing to the divine and mortal worlds with his unique gifts. Demeter, the sister of Zeus and mother of Persephone, presides over the harvest, grain, and the fertility of the earth. Her deep connection to the cycle of life and death is most poignantly expressed in the myth of her daughter's abduction, which leads to the creation of the seasons. Demeter's grief plunges the world into barrenness, illustrating her integral role in sustaining life. Through her blessings, humanity learned the art of agriculture, ensuring their survival and prosperity. Demeter's story teaches the importance of respecting the natural world and the cycles that govern life and death. Dionysus, son of Zeus and the mortal Semele, stands unique among the Olympians as the god of wine, ecstasy, and revelry. His cult celebrates not only the intoxicating power of wine, but also the liberation from the confines of self, society, and the mundane. Dionysus's festivals, such as the Bacchae, are occasions of wild freedom, where societal norms are overturned, reflecting his role as a deity of transformation and transcendence. His myths often explore themes of life, death, rebirth, and the inherent duality of joy and sorrow, showcasing the god's ability to traverse the boundaries between the divine, mortal, and the natural world. Beyond the 12 Olympians lies a rich tapestry of lesser gods, nymphs, and deities, each contributing to the vast mosaic of Greek mythology. These beings, embodying rivers, trees, winds, and stars, influence every aspect of the natural world and human life. They act as protectors, challengers, and guides for mortals, often participating in or observing the unfolding dramas of gods and heroes. This intricate web of divine beings illustrates the ancient Greeks' attempt to understand and personify the forces of nature and the complexities of the human condition, weaving a mythology that is as diverse and multifaceted as life itself. Hercules, the son of Zeus and the mortal woman Alcmene, was subjected to the wrath of Hera, who imposed upon him a series of 12 labors as penance for his past deeds, orchestrated through the king Eurystheus. These tasks were deemed impossible, yet Hercules, with his unparalleled strength and the aid of divine artifacts, succeeded against all odds. From slaying the invincible Nemean lion to capturing the fearsome Cerberus from the underworld, each labor pushed Hercules beyond the limits of mortal men, securing his place as the epitome of heroism in Greek mythology. His journey symbolizes the struggle against insurmountable challenges and the quest for redemption. Perseus, the demigod son of Zeus and Danae, embarks on a perilous quest to slay Medusa, one of the 3 Gorgon sisters, at the behest of King Polydectes. With cunning and divine assistance, Perseus navigates the dangers that lay before him, using the reflective shield given by Athena to avoid Medusa's petrifying gaze, decapitating her with a swift strike. His journey home includes rescuing Andromeda from a sea monster, further cementing his legacy as one of Greek mythology's greatest heroes. Perseus's story intertwines fate, bravery, and the intervention of the gods, highlighting the hero's journey motif that resonates through mythological narratives. Theseus, the Prince of Athens, volunteers to end the tribute of youths to King Minos of Crete, where they are fed to the Minotaur within the labyrinth. Armed with courage and aided by Minos' daughter Ariadne, who provides him a thread to trace his path, Theseus ventures into the maze. In a climactic battle, he slays the Minotaur, using his strength and Ariadne's wisdom to escape. Theseus's return to Athens, though marred by tragedy due to his forgetfulness, marks him as a hero of ingenuity and valor, liberating his city from Crete's oppressive demands. Jason's quest for the Golden Fleece, a symbol of kingship and authority, is a tale of adventure, betrayal, and redemption. To claim his rightful throne usurped by his uncle Peleus, Jason assembles a crew of heroes for the perilous journey to Colchis. Their adventures, fraught with divine tests, monstrous foes, and the sorceress Medea's love, culminate in Jason's cunning acquisition of the fleece. The return journey further tests their resolve, illustrating themes of loyalty, courage, and the complex interplay of human and divine wills. Achilles, son of Peleus and the sea nymph Thetis, stands at the heart of the Trojan War, a conflict ignited by divine machinations and human folly. His prowess and rage on the battlefield are unmatched, yet his story is one of both glory and profound sorrow. The death of Patroclus, his closest friend and companion, propels Achilles into a maelstrom of grief and vengeance, culminating in the slaying of Hector and the sealing of his own fate. Achilles' tale is a poignant exploration of heroism, loyalty, and the inevitable shadow of mortality, reminding us of the human cost of war and the fleeting nature of glory. The Odyssey, the epic tale of Odysseus' 10-year struggle to return home following the Trojan War, is a saga of endurance, ingenuity, and the longing for home. Odysseus' journey is fraught with divine tests and mythical challenges, each encounter a lesson in cunning, resilience, and the complexities of human and divine interaction. His eventual return to Ithaca, where he must once again prove his mettle by reclaiming his kingdom from usurpers, completes his transformation from warrior to wise ruler. The Odyssey's enduring appeal lies in its exploration of the themes of identity, homecoming, and the reconciliation of past and present, capturing the essence of the human spirit's perseverance. The tale of Oedipus is a profound tragedy that explores themes of fate, free will, and the search for truth. Despite his best efforts to avoid the destiny foretold by the oracle, Oedipus's quest for knowledge leads him to the unbearable realization of his actions and their consequences. His story is a harrowing reminder of the limits of human understanding and the inexorable power of fate, as his discoveries bring not only personal ruin, but also plague and suffering to Thebes, until he accepts his guilt and blinds himself, a symbolic act of atonement and insight gained too late. The adventures of Aeneas, chronicled in Virgil's Aeneid, bridge Greek mythology and the founding myths of Rome. Aeneas, a survivor of the Trojan War and a son of Venus, is chosen by fate to flee the fallen city of Troy and embark on a journey that will ultimately lead to the founding of Rome. His voyage is marked by trials and tribulations, from the love and loss of Dido, queen of Carthage, to his descent into the underworld. Aeneas's unwavering commitment to his divine mission exemplifies the Roman virtues of duty, piety, and perseverance. His encounters with mythical beings and the challenges he overcomes serve as a prelude to the rise of the Roman Empire. The Iliad, Homer's epic poem, recounts the final weeks of the Trojan War, a conflict ignited by the abduction of Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world, by Paris of Troy. Central to this tale is the wrath of Achilles, the greatest Greek warrior, whose quarrel with Agamemnon leads to devastating consequences for both sides. The epic is a profound exploration of heroism, honor, and the human condition, set against the backdrop of divine intervention and the inexorable march towards fate. The death of Hector, the noblest Trojan warrior, at the hands of Achilles, marks the climax of the poem, a moment of profound grief and foreboding of Troy's impending doom. The Odyssey, the sequel to the Iliad, follows the perilous 10-year journey of Odysseus back to his kingdom in Ithaca after the fall of Troy. It's a tale of resilience, cleverness, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Odysseus's adventures bring him face to face with some of the most iconic figures and challenges in mythology, testing his wit and resolve. His ultimate return and the reclamation of his throne from usurpers through a display of skill and intelligence underscore the themes of identity, homecoming, and justice, offering a complex portrayal of heroism beyond the battlefield. The Aeneid, by Virgil, written in the late 1st century BC, serves as a Roman epic that both continues and complements Greek mythology. It recounts the story of Aeneas, a Trojan hero who, guided by fate, embarks on a journey to found Rome, a destiny foretold amidst the ruins of Troy. Through divine intervention, trials, and the tragedy of lost love, Aeneas's voyage explores themes of duty, sacrifice, and the burdens of leadership. His struggle to fulfill his destiny, culminating in the legendary founding of the Roman people, bridges the mythological past with Virgil's present, glorifying Rome's origins and its imperial future under Augustus. These epic tales, spanning the Greek and Roman worlds, weave together the threads of heroism, destiny, and the divine, offering profound insights into the values and beliefs of ancient societies. The enduring legacy of the Iliad, the Odyssey, and the Aeneid lies not only in their narrative prowess and exploration of the human condition, but also in their influence on subsequent literature, art, and culture. Through these stories, we glimpse the complexities of ancient life, the struggles and triumphs of their characters, and the timeless nature of their themes, which continue to resonate with audiences today. Greek mythology has woven its threads deeply into the fabric of Western literature and art, shaping the cultural and aesthetic sensibilities of countless generations. From the epic poems of Homer, which laid the foundations of narrative storytelling, to the dramatic works of Shakespeare, who often drew upon mythological themes and characters, the legacy of these ancient tales is omnipresent. The Renaissance saw a revival of classical mythology, not only in visual art but also in literature, where gods and heroes were reimagined as ideals of humanistic beauty and virtue. In modern times, these myths continue to inspire, challenging authors and artists to reinterpret and reinvent them in ways that speak to contemporary audiences, proving the enduring power of these ancient narratives to captivate, educate, and provoke reflection. Greek mythology has not only enriched the arts but has also profoundly influenced philosophical and psychological thought. Philosophers have long pondered the moral and existential dilemmas presented in these tales, seeing them as reflections of the human condition and windows into the ancient mind. In the realm of psychology, figures like Carl Jung and Joseph Campbell have interpreted these myths as manifestations of the collective unconscious, with gods and heroes embodying archetypes that resonate across cultures and epochs. These interpretations offer insights into the human psyche, suggesting that the struggles, desires, and fears depicted in mythology are not merely ancient concerns, but are deeply ingrained aspects of the human experience, reflecting universal truths about identity, conflict, and the search for meaning. In the modern era, Greek mythology continues to thrive, reborn through a myriad of adaptations and retellings that bridge the ancient and the contemporary. Filmmakers, novelists, and game developers draw upon the rich tapestry of gods, heroes, and monsters, infusing them with modern sensibilities and concerns, yet preserving their core essence. These adaptations not only introduce these timeless tales to new audiences, but also invite reflection on their relevance in today's world. Whether through the lens of high fantasy, science fiction, or psychological drama, the myths of ancient Greece are continually reinterpreted, demonstrating their versatility and the universal appeal of their narratives. The legacy of Greek mythology thus endures as a living tradition, evolving and adapting to reflect the dreams and dilemmas of each new age. These stories, born from the heart of ancient Greece, continue to inspire, challenge, and entertain, revealing the depths of the human spirit and the complexities of life's grand adventure. The legacy of the Olympians, etched in the stars and woven into the fabric of our culture, serves as a beacon for all who seek wisdom, courage, and wonder in the world around us. If you've been captivated by the gods' intrigues, the heroes' valor, and the timeless allure of Greek mythology, join us on this continuing odyssey. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more epic tales and explorations into the myths that have shaped our world. Together, let's keep the legacy of the Olympians alive, discovering new insights and inspirations in these ancient stories that resonate with the challenges and triumphs of our own lives.